Hey everybody, Jesse with Survival Summit. I showed you guys this kit before in this Apache 3800 case. I think I had it in a smaller case before. But what I was showing you was all of my backup gear in EMP proof bags. Now, today I wanted to talk about what's the difference between an EMP proof bag and a Faraday bag. Some people have asked, hey, have you put your cell phone in the bag? Have you tried to call it? But I think there's a misunderstanding about an EMP bag, which is about 40 decibels of attenuation, versus a Faraday bag, which is 85 to 90 plus decibels of attenuation. So this bag, this is the Nest series. And by the way, contrary to the last video, we do actually carry all these Faraday bags and bag kits on our website now. The link is in the bio. What's the difference? So this will protect your devices from an EMP, electromagnetic pulse. This, the NX3, is a Faraday bag. This will protect your device from strong signals such as RFID, 4G, 5G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. This is something that you would put your phone in and there's no signal getting in or out. You could also do it with the Nest series bag, but I don't think you're gonna, unless it's a weak signal. I actually put my phone in one of these and tried to call it. I didn't get a signal. But if I had a stronger signal, I bet I would be able to call the phone. That's not how you test the EMP protection bags. That's how you test the NX3 bags. These are made for all those signals, no matter the strength, versus these. Now, you guys saw the kit before, but I keep a flashlight, I keep a headlamp, a satellite phone. There's been some questions about, hey, is your satellite phone really going to work if there's an EMP that takes the grid down? It's going to take satellites down first? Well, not necessarily. There are tons of GPS satellites, and there's low orbit, medium orbit, high orbit. Some of them are protected. There's a ton of variables. It's not that black and white. So do a little bit of research, and I think you'll see that a high altitude EMP is not going to take out all the satellites all over the world. It's just not going to happen. I also keep a GPS, just in case. You really should have a map and a topo map, land nav skills, and things like that. But obviously a GPS is easier as long as you have the skills to do it without the GPS. So I keep a lot of different stuff in here. I also keep, this is 20,000 mAh. I believe this one I got on Amazon. I think it's like $40 or $50. It might have been a little cheaper. But it recharges by solar. You can plug in adapters, USB ports. You could charge. I can charge the satellite phone, the GPS, the flashlight, because this flashlight is a Nikkor and it has a port to charge by USB and a battery inside. I think is a 5,000 mAh or it could be a 4,000. Headlamp's a different story. That takes regular batteries. And again, I want to stress, if something happens, not that it's likely, but if an EMP, especially a high altitude EMP, was to hit, you're not going to go shoving all your stuff in bags. You're not going to know what's going to happen. So this is your backup gear or the gear that's not your everyday use. I think if you're just looking to protect your devices from an EMP, this is probably fine. It's a lot cheaper than the NX3. This is the Nest series. This is the NX3. The NX3, I mean, this is what FBI, this type of bag is what the FBI uses to put their devices and things they've confiscated so there's no signal coming in or out. This is a really highly advanced Faraday bag. So when you're shopping online, especially if you're not shopping with us, be very careful what you're buying. Make sure you know exactly what the specs are, what it's supposed to be rated for, and how to test it. There are ways to test it. You can go to EMP Doctor on YouTube. He's a really good authority on all this stuff. He's a NASA scientist. He works for the company called Faraday Defense, which is the company that makes these. So that's all I got for you today. Just wanted to show you guys the differences between the bags. We have kits that you can put an entire pretty big laptop in. We have a 15-piece kit, a 10-piece kit, a 5-piece kit. We also have a 5-piece kit for these NX3s. We also sell this size and this size separately, so you don't have to spend the money on the larger kit. That's all I got for you.